and welcome to Jan's Chats and Reacts. How are you? How the hell are you? I hope you're well. I've had a nice weekend. It's been quite chill. I've been shopping. I've been looking at copious amounts of plants because I like them, because I'm an old bird, and that's what us old birds do, don't we really? Just go to garden centres. So anyway, it's been a lovely day. Oh God, guys, let me just tell you before we move on. I decided yesterday to have a look, see what was on Netflix. I've seen the baby reindeer thing, and I thought, oh, I'll have a look, see if there's something else. So I stumbled across something called Twin Flames. Oh my God. Oh dear. I had to watch all of it. Of course you have to, don't you? You can't just put it on and just anyway. So watch it. Oh, I tell you what, it made me feel so ill in the end. I had to watch a bit of Schitt's Creek before I could even go to bed. And then of course when I went to bed I didn't sleep very well. So yeah. If anyone's seen it, write something in the comments about what you thought of it. It's about a cult. And apparently it's still going on, and it now has over 10,000 followers, members, whatever they call them. Really? I tell you what, you Americans are weird. That's all I can say. Mind you, I'm sure we've had our fair share over here as well, so I don't know what I'm talking about. So anyway, so I thought, just made myself a nice cup of tea. And I thought, why don't we have a peruse? Why don't we have a peruse at Peeder and see what he's done? Let us see what he's doing. So here we go. Here we are. Right. So in 3 days, his emotions seem to be all over the place. Okay. We're back with Peter's vlogs. Right. So let me see. Okay. It's busy little bee. So 6 days ago, spinning and scripting. Then 4 days ago, let's catch up. You know, he doesn't give you time to catch up because he just keeps doing it over and over and over again. Doesn't he, guys? Anyway, and then 3 days ago, he had a good day. What a great day. He's named that video. Oh, that vlog. It's not a vlog, is it? If you're just sat there on your rocking chair on your porch, looking like Santa in a icon hat, I mean, how is that a vlog? Vlogs are like, what are they, videos? They're like, you know, you show people what you're doing in a day, or in a year, or whatever, a month. You don't just plonk yourself in some wicker chair on your porch, surrounded by your elderly neighbours, and just talk a whole lot of shite. You just don't do that, guys. But anyway, Peter does. I've got to stop doing that, guys. Honestly, makes me jump every time. So anyway, it's 2 days ago, after his great day, he's gone downhill, guys. It's too much. It's just too much, guys. That's what it says there. And then we've got bullying and fear. Oh, okay, all right. And then, and that was a day ago, and then 22 hours ago. It's interesting to me, right? 1 day ago is 24 hours, isn't it? So how come we've got this one a day ago, and then 22 hours ago, we've got another one? I mean, he obviously didn't say everything that he needed to say in that one. I mean, well, all right. So this one was learning important lessons. So, I don't know. What do you think, guys? I think I want to hear about this bullying and fear, because I hate to think with Peter getting bullied and in fear. So let's go for that one. Okay, buckle up, guys. We're going in. So, as if by magic, we have him on our screen. I think I may have to do get it out, Jan. I'm going to have to do like a backdrop, especially for Peter. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, Here we have, he's on our screen, guys, ready to tell us all about bullying and fear, because I guess he knows a lot about it, living where he lives. What? He lives in a blooming complex that's just got all elderly people around him. What does he know about bullying and fear? Anyway, let's start. Anyway, before I start, how the hell are you guys? You all right? Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Oh, hello.
All right. How you doing?
How are you guys doing today?
I'm good. If you watch this video, you'll know how my weekend's been, so I don't need to repeat it.
Well, I just made my first iced coffee for the day.
Oh, God, he's not going to do that. Guess what time it is? And guess what? What does he say? Guess what time it is and guess what temperature it is? Nobody gives a toss. Just stop. Not a good start. 6 minutes in, guys, and I've got the hump with him already. Anyway, if he says anything about what time it is, I'm skipping. I'm skipping along.
That should give you a little hint about the time.
That's it. Oh my God. Where does he come up with all these ideas? Where does he come up? He's such a maestro. He's so... where does he get these ideas from? Anyway, so let me see. Oh, right. So I think this is going to be a serious one. So no laughing. Okay. Especially you at the back there. I see you giggling. Right. No laughing. It's going to be serious. Look at that face. Do you know he's not wearing what? Anyway, I can't talk. I'm an old bird.
88 on Sunday.
Oh, nobody's interested. Jeez Louise. This is just filler time, isn't it, really? Just filling. Talking of filling, have you seen those crevices across the front of his forehead? Anyway, I digress.
Somebody's running down the street. Kids are running down the street. Is the pool open already?
Good Lord. There's kids running down the street. Hey, how dare you have fun on a Sunday afternoon? How dare you?
I hear bikes. I hear Dad saying something. But I don't know, like, the inner workings of the HOA board and things like that. My neighbor on the corner, she's on the board.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your neighbor across the street who's on the board. Nobody cares. Just talk to me about bullying and fear. I want to learn. I want to learn who's been bullying and fearing our Peeder.
I ride my bike when we moved to the house that I grew up in, which we moved there when
Oh my God. Seriously? Seriously, you're going to go back 55 years to when you used to ride about on a bike? Get on with it, mister. Jeez Louise. Right. Okay, we're 4 minutes on in his video, guys. Okay.
So I should actually just text him about that right now, because if I don't, then I'll forget.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, Peeder. Make sure that you text him now. Anyway, guys, did you enjoy the last video I did on him with his t-shirts? Can you believe? Can you believe he sat there and put on 6 t-shirts, one on top of the other, and seemed to think that was normal? No. Oh, it's gone off on one of his daisies. Okay, let's move on. Well, this is going rather well.
Good. And actually, I think there was like a lesbian couple, but other than them, that's it. And
has that got anything whatsoever to do with bullying and fear? Was this lesbian couple being bullied and in fear? Maybe we should stick with this bit. Hang on, let's hear.
And And so anyway, and I didn't really know him that well. Like, I think I even talked about that on the vlog. Like, I actually finally met him, like, was it last summer or the summer before that? I don't really
remember. Just get on with the damn story.
But anyway, so he left, and so he gave up his position. Well, they didn't fill that position of treasurer. Well,
oh my God. I think he's still talking about the the housing association. We call them housing associations over here. Is he still talking about that? Right, let's move on. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Right, here we go.
Look, to pay the band, I had to like charge $20 a person because I didn't know if it would be 5 people that show up or 20 people that show up. And, you know, like I had to pay the...
Was that the wedding? Was that your wedding? I don't care. Anyway, let's move on.
Stuff like that. But I don't know enough people to run for a position that I'm going to get voted in.
Oh my God, he's seriously gonna run for president of the housing association. Who puts their hands up for Peeder Monn? Nobody? No, you over there, did you put your hand? Oh no, sorry, you were scratching. Oh, you sir over there, did you vote for Peeder? No? Oh, no, it's all right. You don't have to put your hand up to leave the room. That's fine. Okay.
I don't know that many people. There's a lot of people that only live here like during the summer.
Nobody cares. Get on with the bullying. That's all I'm interested in. Come on. It's not another clickbait. Look at that face, guys. Always makes me laugh. Can't help it, guys. Can't help it.
I thought the new landscaping company was doing that, but apparently we're doing that. We're doing the pools because they asked my neighbor across the street, she's a master gardener, they asked her to do the plants. But last year, she did the plants. And
so we're 12 minutes in. We've heard nothing about bullying and fear. Or we've heard about him wanting to be a president and his neighbor on yonder, over there, over the road. Come on, mate. Sort yourself out, man. Right, here we go. Let's say 15 minutes in. Here we go.
A lot of people are unhappy about it and like what's going on and where our money's going and why our rates are going.
Can you imagine him like standing there? But he's been elected. So he's standing in the church hall or whatever you have over there. And they're all saying, so now we're going to have our elected president who's now going to speak to you all on matters of living in this desirable giggles. Sorry. Anyway, so they put the mic on and all they can hear is
went up, but we're not getting like he's like her husband. He's like one of the reasons that we moved here was because the landscaping in the yard was so beautiful.
No, that's not entirely true. You moved there because your mother lived there. And when the poor woman passed on, you quickly got your ass in there, didn't you? So, yeah, and you've not had to pay for anything for it. So, yeah, don't give me, you just moved in there because of the neighbour. Just stop it. Don't believe a word of it. I'm moving on. I want to hear about this bullying. Here we go.
Anything like that from the HOA board. Ever. I've never gotten anything where it's like, hey, could you like what are areas that you would like to see improved in the neighborhood? They make all this.
Oh my God. I mean, to be fair, what else has he got to talk about? It's not as if he goes anywhere. It's not as if he, lives a sort of life of any sort. I mean, he has one day where he skips around with his cousin when he has cousin fun day. I gotta be seeing my cousin and we're gonna be having a fun day. Then they go around poking plants and pumpkins. I mean, yeah. I mean, what else? Right, let's jump along. Guys, 20 minutes in, all right? 20 minutes. We still haven't got to the bullying and the fear. Okay.
This guy, he would always like sit on his porch and with those like cats and like he would read out there and stuff like that. He was like in his she said his upper 80s. I feel like.
See, I'm not lying. They're all like ready to kick the bucket over there. Do you know what I mean? And then you got this plonk sat there thinking he's like thinking he's some sort of celeb around there. All right, listen, we're halfway in. Right, get on with it, man. Fed up with this now. I'm not interested in where you live, about the other crinklies around you, about the garden. I just no. Just get on with it, man.
I think when you're going through it, people.
Oh, this may be it. He's going through something, guys. So I'm going to skip back. Okay, now, can you put your serious faces on now, please? No more giggling. I've laughed way too much in this video. Time to sip my tea and listen to what's happening to poor Peeder.
Bullied about his teeth and his glasses. Did you guys hear about this story? This is when people tell me, oh, we have bullying protocols in place. And
oh, we're back at school, are we? All schools say that they have bullying protocols in place. They do. May not believe it, guys, but I actually worked in schools for 8 years. So yeah, I know all about that, Peeder. I know about that. And, you know, they try and protect, you know, so many schools say, oh, we don't have bullying here. Oh, no, no. We don't have bullying in my school. While some poor little fella is being beaten to a pulp every playtime. It's like, yeah, okay.
You know, like, bullying's not such an issue, or people will say, like, Peeder, why do you, like, one of the reasons why I still share my story of bullying is because it's not just kids, it happens to adults too, you know, and to really let people know that this is still going on today and how serious it is.
Oh, so he was bullied at school and now he's bullied as a 55-year-old man. What is that, Peeder? Why is that? I don't understand. Tell me and I'll go and fight the bullies for you. Go on, tell me. Tell us all about it.
Absolutely broke my heart, and to see this video of his parents and people were being so disgusting in the comments of this thing on Twitter, and they were like, I blame the mom and dad. Like, why did they contacted the school 20 times. The school told them that they were taking care of it. And
right, having worked in a school, I'm telling you now, it's happened in my family. I had a child, one of my kids was bullied quite badly. I took her out of school, and it's the same with one of my grandkids. And my daughter took them out of school. Do not rely on the school protecting your child. It's up to you as a parent to protect your child. That's it. So, all right. So he's going on about this story of some little boy, is he? Okay, shall we move on a bit? Here we go.
And you feel afraid physically, and this kid was like, people were saying to him on like Snapchat, I'm gonna come and beat you up and stuff like that. I mean, he didn't feel safe anywhere.
That is horrific. And if it's the one that I'm thinking about, is it like a 10-year-old boy who decided it wasn't worth, you know, being here after that? And that is horrendous and awful, and I can't joke about that, guys. I can't joke about that. So let's move on and say we're 33 minutes in. So is this all going to be about that case? Because if it is, you've got a very short video tonight, guys.
You know what he learned through that is they can take my clothes, they can take everything from me, but they can't take who I am inside away from me.
Okay, so now we've moved on to him being bullied as a child. Okay.
I mean, right? And people try to do that, I think. The thing about bullying is that people try to take my story from me by calling me all those names and basically outing me on a daily basis. they took that whole thing from me. They took that whole process of me learning about myself and discovering who I am and allowing myself to have crushes. They took all of that from me, right?
Right. Who? What are you talking about? How can anybody take your story? Can you listen to yourself? I mean, how can anybody take your story? Sorry, guys. I've lost the thread. Was there a thread? But anyway, okay.
To the point that when I finally did come out, there was a huge amount of guilt and shame that went along with it, because I had been called these really bad words for years and years and years. It wasn't like people were saying to me, "Are you gay?" It was people were saying it to me in a nasty way. There was something bad about it. There was something dirty about it.
And that, again, is something that I won't joke about. I personally feel very upset when I hear about how homosexual people are treated. I think it's disgusting. I think it's vile. I think everybody has a right to be who they are meant to be or who they believe they want to be. So I can't even laugh at that bit either, guys. So let's move on again. So he's talking about, why is he going back to his coming out story again? Oh, guys, you must be running out of stories. What can I say? Maybe go out, Peeder. Maybe go out, past your neighbour. Past your neighbour, walk up the street and see a brand new world. There might be a brand new world out there just for you. Anyway.
And Alex was like, said something about her husband. She's like, well, he doesn't know, like, should we like really take it to that level? Like, do we need it, whatever. And I said, and I looked at Alex and I said, can I say something to her for a second? So he's like, I said, are you on speakerphone? I was like, hey, how are you? And she's like, good. And I said, you know my story about going through this when I was a kid, right? And she said, yeah. And I said,
do you know, it's like I always say, this man has never moved forward. He's never moved forward. He's never reached the milestones that most human beings reach. And by that, I mean, I would say he demonstrates arrested development, because to sit there and always go on and on and on about his past and, what happened when he was a little boy and, and how it's still happening today. And I feel sorry for me, because it's not very fair. I mean, for God's sake, man, grow up. Oh, that's my TED Talk. Is it kind of TED Talk? Not really, was it? But anyway, I mean, to be honest, we've gone past the time with 22 minutes. So I'm going to give him another chance. If he's just talking about when he was young, and which was many, 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 many moons ago, then that's the end of this video. So don't blame me, blame him. All right.
It's like they almost kind of feed on it, right? Like the reason they're doing it is because they feed on that negative attention. They feed on any kind of attention whatsoever. So the more you speak out about it, the more you do anything about it, the worse it makes it. That was true in 1978 when I was in first grade, and it's true in 2024 for kids and adults, online and offline. That's the truth. And
he's so wise. Oh, he's like a wise old owl perched on his plastic, or rattan. Is it rattan? Anyway, perched on his garden chair. Yeah, he's a wise old owl with an icon hat. Yeah.
I think had my parents known really how bad it was, I think they would have taken me out of school and enrolled me in a private school. That was an option for my parents. That's not an option for a lot of parents. A lot of parents don't have that option,
So if that was an option for your parents, why didn't they do it? Sorry, that's just the obvious thought. Anyway, guys, this is dead boring. I can't,
But when my dad texted me, he said, yes, I got them for you for Christmas years ago. I have a thumb drive for you. I can bring.
Okay, that's it. That's it. I'm done. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I was hoping to bring something a little more light. And I'm sure you've learned absolutely nothing. because, as usual, this is all about Peeder and him going through what he went through as a kid. He needs to move on. Just move on, man. Move on. Jesus, none of us have had ideal childhood. Listen, I could tell you about mine. You'd be crying every single day if you had my childhood, for goodness sake, man. Anyway, my favourite bit now. I'm really going to look forward to it. Well, I'm looking forward to this. I'm just going to say, get off my screen, you snivelling little man. There. That told him. Go and snivel somewhere else. Go and snivel to your neighbour. Not interested. Anyway, that's that, guys. We're done. We're done and we're dusted. Hope you enjoy this. Hope you have a little bit of a giggle, a bit of a smile. Maybe I picked on the wrong one. Maybe we'll do another one in the week, shall we? Let me know if you want another one in the week. In the meantime, I'm going to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. If you'd really love it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, would you mind subscribing to my channel? That would be really nice. And also checking out some of my other videos. Yeah. And live stream. I had a couple of visitors come into my live stream the other day, and they were like, "Oh, well, we don't know any of these people." And I was like, "Well, no, because Drama Friday I do is when I talk about a specific tiny little corner of the internet. And listen, don't go in there. Just don't. Do not go in that corner of the internet. Wednesday might be better for you because then we chat about all different things. Sometimes you do a bit on crime. And anyway, it's more sort of jovial. It's more fun, relaxed, chilled, as I hope you are. And as I hope your next week is going to be. So you take care of yourselves out there. Thanks again for viewing. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.